What's up, you guys? Teddy Striker here, and I just saw UFC 316, Sean Riley versus Merab 2, and that was a really good card, to be honest. And yeah, Merab, he went out there and he dominated Sean O'Malley. He looked much better on the feet. He was actually landing a lot of shots clean on Sean O'Malley. I feel like Sean O'Malley spent so much time working on his grappling that he kind of overlooked Merab's striking, and Merab was tagging him with clean overhand rights. He was tagging him with left hooks, so Sean O'Malley was going to the body with naked crosses to the body. And yeah, Merab was doing really well on the feet. And the grappling, like, Sean O'Malley was defending some takedowns, but overall it just seemed like Merab was just too much for him. And I felt like Merab had gone better ever since that Umar fight. Umar is such a high-level fighter that, you need to level up to beat someone like that. And it's a different challenge than a guy like O'Malley. And it's only going to make you better after you get through something like that. And Sean O'Malley, he decided to sit out, and he should have gone and fought Umar instead of Merab, in my opinion. But he decided to sit out, and I don't think he made that much improvements, especially in his striking. But in the grappling, he did look a little bit better. And overall, Merab was just too much. He was too strong, and he was so relentless. Like, you can see in round 3, O'Malley, like, he just was working his way back up to his feet, and then he was getting taken down again, and you could see the look on his face. Like, he was starting to look tired, he was starting to look frustrated, and it seemed like he was getting a little bit overwhelmed. And then Merab just randomly snatches in this sort of, I think it was like a bit of a ninja choke because of the grip. And then he submits Sean O'Malley. Like, Sean O'Malley tries to turn to his back, but and I thought, like, O'Malley might have escaped, but no, Merab actually kept the grip and he just submitted Sean O'Malley. And now, I wasn't expecting Merab to get a submission. He has very few submission wins. I thought if he was going to get a finish, it might have been by a TKO on the ground in the later rounds as O'Malley was getting more tired. But no, he did it by submission, and that shows that Merab is getting better. He's adding submissions to his arsenal, and his striking is looking a lot better. That's really, like, what impressed me the most with Merab. There was a few times where he was swinging widely, and I thought, yo, be careful, because if you keep doing that, Sean O'Malley might catch you with something. And there was a point where O'Malley nearly cut him on the chin with a left straight as Merab was throwing, and if that landed, that might have actually dropped Merab. So he needed to be careful, but overall, that was a good performance on him. And I don't really, it is what it is. I think, Merab is going to fight Corey Sandhagen. I don't think that makes sense. I'd rather see Peter Yan again. But Corey Sandhagen is a fresh matchup. And for Sean O'Malley, I think he's got to fight someone like Umar, because Peter Yan is fighting Reese McKee, which makes no sense. But it is what it is. So it's going to be Corey Sandhagen versus Merab. And Merab didn't take that much damage, so he might be staying active and coming back soon. Then in the co-main event, Kayla Harrison beat Juliana Pena, and I thought Pena was going to win, but I'm not surprised that Kayla won. She's very good on the ground. She's very strong, and that Kimura looked like it was really about to break Juliana Pena's arm. Like, she was able to get it really quick. Like, there was like 10 seconds left in the round, but she was able to get it, and like she was like getting the leg over her head in side control, and then it was just done from there. And yeah, good performance from Kayla Harrison. She looked good at 135. It didn't really go too long though, so it's gonna be interesting against Amanda Nunes, who I think will still beat her, but I do think it's gonna be a competitive matchup. But yeah, I still think Amanda Nunes has the skills to beat her. Then Joe Pyfer and Kelvin Gastelum had a good scrap. It seemed early on like Joe Pyfer was going to knock Kelvin Gastelum out with those 2 knockdowns and that huge head kick in round 1. But Gastelum, his chin is unbelievable, and his ability to recover from being damaged is crazy. And he did really good in round 2. I still thought Joe Pyfer did enough to win that round. And then in round 3, I thought the momentum was really starting to shift. And if there was 2 more rounds, I mean, Gastelum might have won that. Who knows? But yeah, that was a fairly good performance from Joe Pyfer, and maybe him versus Charlotte Bullock could be a fun matchup next. 2 strikers, we'll see how that goes, but yeah, good performance from him. And then there's the debut of Patchy Mix, who I thought was going to win by submission. He was talking crazy all week, calling Batista a journeyman. He was saying he's the best bantamweight in the world, X, Y, and Z, and he just went out there and he looked really bad. Like, that was like in that first round, I was like, okay, yeah, this guy's gonna get knocked out for sure, because he literally had like no movement, no footwork, no head movement. Like Batista was getting in his face right away, throwing strikes, and he had no reaction to it. Like he was asking to get knocked out, and he was getting hurt, and he just didn't look good. He didn't shoot any takedowns, and this guy's supposed to be a grappler. Like, this guy just looked terrible. I think the UFC should cancel his contract and send him back to the PFL, because he clearly is not on the UFC level. And yeah, Batista was good, but why would you not shoot a single takedown? It makes no sense. And then Kevin Holland defeated Vicente Luque, and he looked really good, honestly. He looks like he could be a real contender at 170. I thought Luque was going to win, but Kevin Holland actually leveled up. He seems to be much better at 170, and I think he should stay there, and he can do some really good work. But overall, this was a really, really good card, and Merab might actually end up being the pound-for-pound king one day, because he's looking unbeatable right now.